Hello and welcome to the fourth unit of our third week in the course Avoid SAP S/4HANA project delays with third-party system service virtualization. My name is Michał Ronka, and in this unit I will present how to convert INT4 Suite virtualization content into fully automated API tests. In the previous unit I've described how an organization can benefit from more detailed and automated tests run in API Tester. I've also presented the path that Sarah's team need to follow in the journey towards that goal. Luckily for Oscar and Ike, they don't need to start with this new task from scratch. INT4 Suite is supporting conversion from INT4 Messenger virtualization scenarios to the INT4 API Tester test cases. In week 2, we described the idea of automation object that is storing all the details that virtualization scenarios needs to run properly. The same automation objects are used by test cases in API Tester to run automated tests. Automation objects are also bound with virtualization scenarios thanks to the virtualization objects. A lot of long names, but the true value for Oscar and Ike that is behind all those relations is that no matter if you are running SVT or API tests, with INT4 Suite the configuration base is the same. That means easy transition from one to another is a real low-hanging fruit. They are already familiar with all the concepts. What they need to do now is just align with Sarah which APIs they should start with and which messages should be transformed into test cases. INT4 Messenger, after running virtualization scenarios for quite some time, is a vast repository of messages that can be injected into the middleware platform. Those collected messages can be transformed into test cases in the INT4 API Tester. This is because INT4 API Tester is utilizing repeater functionality to run the test cases. That is the same core functionality that INT4 Messenger is based on. What Sarah is gaining from this transition is the unlocking of the full automation object potential when triggering the message. Now, when a message is injected as a test case, API Tester can compare the outputs stored as the reference and newly created outputs by the test case execution. Later, those tests can be also enhanced with the backend validations. That's the concept behind it, but let me show you in a demo how easy it truly is. Now I will go to API Tester Cockpit and I will create a folder for my test cases. I will name it Sales Order. Okay, I see that the folder is created. I'm going back and opening service virtualization scenarios. I will choose this incoming sales order scenario, click on messages, select a few, and export to API Tester. The only thing that I need to give here is the folder ID. I will use the one that I just created. And click Export. Now I'm going back to API Tester Cockpit. I see that my test cases are here. I will execute them all. All the test cases are executed successfully. I can go to the details of each of them. I can go back and see the other one. That's the API test. It was a matter of few clicks and couple of minutes to go from service virtualization scenarios to fully automated API tests. Thanks to that approach, both service virtualization and API testing are within one INT4 Suite that is operated by Oscar and Ike. This should result in faster adoption of more advanced automations in testing areas and improve the pace on the organization journey towards a fully automated end-to-end tests. Thanks for watching, and in the next unit, Mateusz will guide you through service virtualization in integration platform migration projects topic.